Hello and welcome back to Alaska. The Grand Hotel is finished. The NPCs are NPCing. And we have melted down all of our gold that we collected from, I think it's called the Riverside Mine. And we are now ready to cash it in and move on to our next endeavor, which is a mine that we have to purchase. There are two available: a farm mine, and a wilderness mine. I would like to exchange my gold for money. Yes, we did. 13 bars of gold, and we'll sell the scraps too. So we can start off fresh. 2,000 gold in the bank. Now, I will say this game isn't as good as I thought or wanted it to be. It's a bit shallow, I will say. There isn't as much complexity to the gold mining as I had hoped or wished for. But we've come this far, so we will see it out. Now, off camera, I tried to overcome some of the shortcomings of the game by preparing. So we're not doing mindless tasks, we are just going for gold. I took some time to go and see the fur guy and do some hunting. The hunting isn't very fun, it's just the animals standing around, they don't do anything. You shoot them, they die. But we upgraded our storage capacity, and I also bought the best axe and pickaxe. And I've discovered that you can repair your tools once they're advanced. I put some gems inside those tools to make them faster, mine faster, and last longer. And then this guy gave me the opportunity to magnetize my stuff, which will apparently make it last longer. We invested in these tools here, which sharpen your stuff. And it's already been done. So theoretically, we should just chew through the mountainside. We brought all of the dynamite that I could afford at the time, and I have, I think, firecrackers. No, I haven't yet made those, but yes, we're going to try some other form of explosive. If you walk out and walk back in again, you could buy it twice. We want some paper. The crafting's pretty bare bones, and I've noticed that despite kind of suggesting that you should be self-sufficient eventually, I think you're still entirely dependent on the shop to buy things like cans and bottles and water. I can't harvest my own water despite being surrounded by it. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. We're here for the shinies. Now, I need to go and buy some property. We need to talk to the Reverend. So I did most of the side quests. And yeah, they were kind of bare bones, uninteresting. Reverend, we have lots of money we'd like to spend. I think there are 6 more mines where you can work that I found around the map. We bought that one. We bought the wilderness mine last time. Now we want the lakeside mine. And we want to talk about the farm. I've come to ask for approval on the purchase of a new property. Hans sold me his farm. Really? Well, I owe someone a big bottle of fine liquor. How'd you convince him? Old Hans wouldn't sell it even to me. We just had to shoot 2 wolves. Honestly, I'm not sure. I just helped him get rid of wolves, and that was it. My uncle must have been very important and well liked, if so many of you were eager to help me. Yeah, even the carpenter helped us. He doesn't like us though. As for Ben, We owe him the founding of this entire settlement. He found the first gold mine, started a camp in the middle of nowhere, and the rest of us just joined him. He had that charisma that makes you follow someone into the unknown because you just believe in him. He led us like a shepherd with his flock and kept us safe. Tell me, why do you think there are no rogues or troublemakers here? Well, strangely enough, it's because the DLC hasn't come out yet. I saw that on the title screen. Ha ha ha. There'll be outlaws in a DLC, apparently. I would have liked for them to concentrate on making the game more complex. He wiped out all the scoundrels one by one. Alright, we'll give him the money. Take the farm. Goat farm. We are now a goat farmer. Have I paid for it? I feel like I've got too much money. There, we have to buy it still. The goats on your farm will provide you with milk, and selling it will earn you some extra money. The milk you collect can be sold at the local shop or the mountain lodge. As you expand your farm with additional facilities, you'll also be able to sell goat meat and hides. Well, that was a long meeting. I thought it was dawn. Well, we'll go and sleep. I also crafted a better jacket, and it seems like that's all you need to survive. I can go anywhere on the map now, and I don't get cold. So I thought there would be more to the survival aspect too. Collect the daily income from the hotel, which is now making a tidy profit. Make $50 or $60 a day. We have $500 left in the kitty. Let's buy some ammunition for our pistol. Not that the wildlife is much of a threat. I found a bear. I didn't have a weapon, so I threw dynamite at it and killed it. Took its skin. So now apparently we got these boomsticks as well. I don't know if it'll be better at mining. I thought it was just going to be a firecracker, but that's a big one. I'm not sure if... I don't think gunpowder would be more effective than TNT, honestly. But I am not an explosives specialist. So before we start mining, we have to go and learn how to be a goat farmer. There is a dog sled and it's atrocious to control. And when I first saw it, I thought, surely they didn't use dog sleds over rough terrain. I thought dog sleds were primarily used only in snowy terrain, like snow and ice, because dogs aren't that efficient at pulling things. So I went and looked, and yeah, that's the case. So no wonder the poor dogs don't know what they're doing. And the dogs in the dog team are like straight up wolves. Alright, we need to find the old timer that still wants to live here. All the paperwork's done. I am ready to start the learning. Henrietto, is that you? I'm Ben's nephew. We talked recently about buying the farm. Henrietta! Look, Ben's grandson has come. What a fine young lad he is. He's gone senile in like one day. Hans? Ah, you nearly crapped yourself out of fear. Thought I'd lost my mind. You can't get rid of a rascal like me that easily. Alright, sorry for that. I just needed to have a little bit of fun. Let's get back to the point. You mentioned you used to help out on your family's farm, didn't you? Yeah, but it was just a tiny place. 1 cow, 1 chicken, some fruit trees. What matters is that you've got some experience, and you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. We'll start with feeding and watering. First, you need to fill your bucket with water and pour it first in the trough in the pen, and then take care of the feed and add it to the second trough, from which the goats eat. After that comes the less pleasant job of cleaning. My goats sure can make a mess. Sounds like a regular day's work, a bit demanding and time-consuming, but simple and even pleasant. Milking, my friend. Milking a goat is a whole different thing than milking a cow. You'll have to be careful. First, calm the goat, pet her, give her something to nibble on, and then she'll willingly give milk. After that, grip the udder firmly, but respectfully, and milk rhythmically without pulling. Remember, it's not a pump, it's a living creature. I don't think we're going to do much goat milking, you know? I don't think that's really going to be my thing. We sell milk to the townsfolk, and in return someone comes by from time to time to help with the goats. And now that you've taken over the farm, you should hire someone full-time. You can't run a hotel, a gold mine, and still rush back here every few days. For now, I'll do all the work on my own, but after some time I'll consider hiring someone. Good luck, boy. Well-fed and well-hydrated goats are calmer and more productive, so it's important to make sure their feed and water troughs are always filled. To provide this, simply approach the appropriate station and press back on the mouse. Alright, nothing fun or unusual in here. Let's go milk a goat. Hey, Smokey, how you going, mate? Milk the goat. Fill the troughs and wait until tomorrow. Oh, man. I have to finish this mission because, where's the water at? Alright, we've got a storage here at least. There's a mine over there somewhere. You need to build the next pen. I think I have enough planks with me. No! Short on the planks. It's alright, we could fix it another time. Oh, you don't even need to use your bucket, you just click on it. That's boring. I guess we're coming back another time. Let's go and start mining. We are rocked and ready. I brought extra mercury with us. Got heaps of fur and leather from killing random animals just standing in the roadway. Killed moose, bear, and wolves. And I also bought a Winchester. Can't call myself a prospector without a rifle. Just doesn't seem right. see, they just stand there. Oh, they saw us. Look, they're not going to do anything. I wonder if Mother Nature will punish me for not reaping that bounty. That's not hunting. So we are off on our journey to... What's the name of the mine? The Wilderness Mine. And I just bought this one because I found it. There's an interesting one here called the Twin Mines, which has 2 shafts. But I wonder if they'll eventually link up. Are they Siamese mines? Our mining speed will be impressive too. So, none of this slow pickery. And we have crafting stations at the other mine as well, this brand new one. So I shouldn't have to go back to town at all, really, because we can melt down the gold and make it straight into bars there. All the staff are paid. The goats might be a bit mad when I get back. And so the engineer did the mystical thing, adding magnets to the blade, magnetizing it using magnets that we made. And he's promised that it will be more effective. And I shouldn't have to worry about the dog cart at all because we have heaps of storage space. So I can bring all the tools, all the stuff. I don't think I can get a bigger backpack. And I prepared earlier the minecart. Now the startup here is hard rock. But you should see the difference between this and the primitive pickaxe. Oh, before we start, let's eat a meal that I prepared earlier. The Wolf's Feast. It's like all the animals in one stew. We're going to eat that. Where is it? It's not on my list. This thing has a longer range as well, so I can dig deeper into the rock. Alright, let's test out our new firecracker. It didn't appear to do anything. Let's compare that to dynamite. Yeah, this rock just sucks. I think it's going to collapse if I throw another. Yeah, we're much better off using the pick, I think, against this rock. The pick's effectiveness also goes down as it's damaged. So as soon as it starts taking 2 hits, we need to repair it. did a couple of test samples of this rock, and it seems to be primarily iron. And it's absolutely crazy, actually. It should be an iron mining game, because iron, one little ore, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but one ore makes an entire bar. And this is worth 5 cents, but then it becomes worth $10. So I have 1,000 iron ore currently. So do the math. So not much interesting going on yet. The last mine we dug out had some interesting features within. There was a large canyon. A cavern, I should say. I think dynamite not so effective, but it looks like we might be at a corner here, or a T intersection of some type. We also bought the biggest bucket available. It will probably fill the whole minecart. Nope. Oh, that's good. Our last bucket filled up the minecart in 5 loads. That was 3. I don't know if we can get a bigger minecart or better tracks. We need to repair. So you just go into here, and to fix it we need a magnet. I didn't bring any. Okay. I'll wait until it's almost broken. We will need to do a trip back to town. I thought I could fix it with iron, but it's because I've upgraded it to magnetic. So that is, the magnets are a finite resource. I think I've only got about 30 of them. The gems I used on this were to upgrade its damage, its speed, and its durability. taking 2 hits now. I don't want to break it, so we must go back to town. I'll just bring all the magnets with us. I'll go and top up the dynamite. It's not doing much, but it's better than nothing. I can't really tell if the firecracker stuff is doing any different to the dynamite or if it's just homemade dynamite. I'm not sure what the intention there is. There's no stat difference that I could see. I'll buy some more mercury while we're here. We'll need that to refine gold. Boom. Kick the door down. Where's the money? No money. Reset our perks for sleeping in a comfortable bed. Now, how much? I have 30 magnets. I will bring oil as well. I'm not sure if it was patched or I've just figured out how to do it properly, but you can attach your lantern. You just can't make more lanterns or buy more. So it would be nice to, like, put lanterns throughout the mine, if you have the resources to do it. Emerald and ruby, I'll drop those off. I don't need to bring those. Paper will drop off. I might stop in at the clothing guy before we go. More money, pay the people. So 5 magnets to fix it. I can do that another 5 times. I could have sworn in the opening like start of the game that they said we couldn't buy clothes, but this guy just says make them yourself. So I didn't even think to come up here. Let's make a leather hat just for that drip. It's good money to be made selling clothes as well. But the hunting's kind of basic and it's just not worth doing in my opinion. And then I put the hat on. A tiny bit of extra protection. It also turns out we've been running around barefoot for the entire playthrough until I've just crafted cloth shoes. This guy's toes would be mangled if they even were still attached. We've got the magnets. We've got everything else we need. Alright, let's go start picking. If I don't want to go back to town, there is a small-ish shop just north here, the Mountain Lodge. Lets you sell stuff. He's got a few things for sale. It looks like it's a hotel as well, that we might get to own at one point. Before we get started, let's set that other meal up. We've got deer stew. Just a small buff to warmth, I think, and digging ability. No, you're not. I promise you're not. Stuck on the bridge. How you going, Queen? I promise you're not stuck. Where is it? See? You're not stuck. You guys are there. All fed and watered. And we're in the latest clothes there. We've got the insulated jacket. We've got the cloth shoes. We've got the cloth pants. We've got the leather hat with a couple of feathers in the cap. What have we got here? A change in rock, thankfully. Which means dynamite will start working again. They just made the entrance hard to get through, so you couldn't just come straight here from the start of the game. That's my guess. Or if you did, it would be at great expense and effort. Now that I know that, I will clear it all, or most of it, so we can get the tracks through. If that was going to be an hour worth of that rock, I probably would have aborted mission and tried a different mine. And because the other mines need clothes to get to, or you'll freeze to death. So I can see strategic reasons for this. So I won't use my really good pick on that rock. It's a waste of magnets. What I'll do is I'll buy another iron pick and upgrade it, but not to this level. I'll just put gems in it. That way I can just repair it with iron. It's super cheap repair. Have another deer stew. We earned it. And again, I'm no animal expert, but I could have sworn those animals are not deer, but in fact elk. So, but I've never seen an elk in real life, so I'm just going by my book knowledge. It's just my opinion that if you're going to dedicate a game to a region such as Alaska, which I'm sure has a storied history, please get the details right. Otherwise, just call the game Gold Fever. No longer. Let's compare the firecracker against soft rock. It sucks. It must be like a combat weapon or something. Because killing a bear with dynamite works. Don't bother shooting him, just dynamite's cheaper. We have to have a middle support here and a T intersection. I need to dig a little bit more out here. Might even need two just for now. I can fix it when I lay the track through. Well, I actually forgot to change the name. I can still do that behind the scenes. Dodgy Dirt Co. We will soon have employees, quote unquote employees, to do this for us. I think it was Smokey that said you can get employees to dig. See, that is what I call effective mining operation. And believe it or not, we actually own this mine. So we are not trespassing. What did they... There's a special term for it, I think. Stealing someone's claim. A varmint. Indeed. It's a shame I can't name my employees. Pretty topaz. I said I wasn't going to use this pick for this rock, but I'm still doing it because I don't want to go back to town yet. So we have another way we can go. It seems like, at first glance, the same layout as the other mine we dug out. And we haven't found a gold seam yet. We've got some solid rock here. I need to get, what's this here? Probably there. I think that's where the next wall is, if this is a branch in the tunnel. must be a complete corner. Damn. Alright, so we're going through solid rock again. So why is that not stable? I might blast this way for a little while. Very bright lamp. Some good oil. I'm going to use all these firecrackers up. I don't want them. See how they go against soft rock. That's barely anything. Floating rock. Witchcraft. think I made a bit of a mess here. Yep, diggy hole. No black lung yet. We hold our breath when we're in the mine. We got Midas touch instead. The rumble of the Balrog. Good night if you fall asleep. To fix the pickaxe. Alright, our swinging arm has slowed right down. We'll have a sleep. That should make it better. We can't cook any fancy recipes here. Unfortunately, we'll just have some deer meat. Deer meat. We want the cooked stuff, not the raw stuff. I know I won't get you stuck anywhere. I will remember to keep the doggos safe. Feed them a good meal. Oh, I left this burning for 8 hours. Yeah, those firecrackers barely cracked the rock, so I'm not sure what their purpose is. I mean, I didn't expect a gunpowder-based explosive to work. This looks suspiciously like the layout of our last mine. If that were to be true, we would break out into a cavern here soon. If it's the same, I'm just gonna leave. Because I'm here to explore. Back to the hard stuff again. I haven't found any dedicated gold seams yet. In the first 2 mines, they were pretty easy to find, pretty quick to find. It looks like we found a corner. Charges of TNT left. Not sure why it's so unstable here. I haven't removed all the rocks, so for it to be so unstable despite all that bracing. floating dirt go away. We've made good progress into the mine. I gave up on that way for now, but they might link up. They're heading back towards each other. Down to 9 magnets. This has been pretty costly because the only way to get magnets is to refine gold. Found ourselves another turn in the tunnel. An emerald and a ruby added to the collection. It might be another corner here. Yeah, we've reached a T intersection. So perhaps it does link up, but then it goes its own way, if my orientation is right. Yeah, I have a feeling that this tunnel links with this one, but then they branch on their own separate path. And as yet, no gold seen. So we might have to refine everything just to get the value. I mean, we didn't really do a survey of this mine before we started it. I tested this rock to see what its composition was like, but... So it's going to need a middle support here, but I need to dig out more rock. So let's blow this puppy. Let's test the theory. We are finding heaps of gems. Or it could be a dead end, and my theory could be wrong. Theory incorrect. And still, no gold seam. We found a heap of gems though. How many? 8. They're worth $15 each. So a few wasted charges of TNT to lead to nothing. I've used up all of my supports. That's alright, we've just run out of TNT as well. So no exciting discoveries from this mine shaft as of yet. Nothing to get the heart racing. I really thought we were going to link up. Let's see what sort of yield we get from that rock in particular. From a whole cart. We upgraded the machine to the maximum level, and it can take a large bucket. Pretty crappy return there on so much material. It's half a minecart. Like I said, there was a fair bit of iron. Hardly any gold. All of a sudden, the light vanishes. I'm going to clear the entrance of the material, just so that when we come back we can lay some tracks down. Oh, I actually have enough on me. Let's do it now. A kilo of gold flake, not bad. That was 1.5 mine carts. Heaps of iron. The iron mine so far. I think this is the one we need. It's almost like they lured us in with one mine so they could sell us a few defunct mines. Okay. So maybe the dogs are up to mischief again. Guys, you gotta stop doing this. Oh my goodness, guys. Remove the sled from the game immediately. The dogs are breaking the game. Who let the dogs out? And now the sled is probably... There it is. Yeah, it's broken, guys. Remove it. Give us a horse and cart that just teleports us home. It's not supposed to be here in this context anyway. Blep and her dogs are causing mischief. So we'll spend all the hotel earnings on dynamite again. So I cut all these trees down, and when I reloaded the game, they were back. I thought they were going to be gone forever, or just not grow back. So it makes the hunt for wood much easier. This place was a barren wasteland. I took them all. I also need another steel axe or pickaxe. I'd sell all the meat. Should I? Just give him a second to replenish the shelves. He doesn't put it all on display at once. He doesn't trust the locals, I guess. I can afford to sell all that iron. We have so much of it. That's about how many sticks of dynamite we had last time. And then I actually need to grab some gems out of my stash so we can equip these new items we've bought. Just need one of each. The iron pickaxe, I want to give it damage and speed. And then we just fix it with iron. And I honestly can't see too much of a difference between them. This one does 360 damage. Let's fix it first. This one does 400 damage with 1200 durability. So 25% more damage, 25% more speed, and about 30% more durability from the magnetic. So we'll see how many swings it takes with an iron pickaxe. So we have dynamite, we have new tools. I might go and finish this goat quest, just so it goes away and we get the achievement. There is a mine at the farm as well. I think we're allowed to work it now. Nice little spot they've got here for the farm. Beautiful. Scenic. Started construction of the slaughterhouse. Okay, cool. Look at the length on the leads. Oh my goodness me. Stay away from it, Ty. Don't touch the dogs. You ready to milk? Yeah. Give us the milk. Yeah, it's like... Make me get the hay. Make me get the water. Don't just make me click it. We want to live the experience. We don't want it just to be a fetch quest simulator. Alright, the goats, they're done. Forgive me for troubling you again, Hans, but I would like to ask you something important. You're not bothering me. I don't have anything interesting to do anyway, so what's it about? I would like to expand our herd of goats, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it. My farm was never one of the largest, so first you need to expand their enclosure, similar to the one I put up years ago. Then approach the sign standing by the pens and purchase more animals. Each pen allows for an additional 3 goats. How on earth would touching a wooden sign make more goats appear? What a fool you are. I'm about to lose my patience. You approach the sign and leave me a note saying that you need more goats, and I'll take care of them for you. Okay, I understand now. If you want to raise more goats, build them a new pen. Well, I have that last piece of wood required for the pen, so let's do that. That's where we leave the pay. We need $30 for a new goat, and $100 for another goat pen. Plus $250 for the slaughterhouse. So we need $350 next time we come back here. And a bunch of planks. Yeah, even the friendly ones. Yeah, I know, right? And it's a valid question. How does a sign affect the number of goats? Get this one out of the entrance. Right, we'll leave the dogs there. Hopefully the goat tamer guy will be able to do something about our sled. And we need to hire a goat herder, so we don't have to do that ourselves. But we have that sweet goat milk. Alaskan goat milk. We won't have any money if this mine continues to be elusive with its sparkly gold. Don't worry, it's just an elk. I'm gonna need more money, I think, to hire people. So I'll sleep, farm that hotel money. Oh, you can take their payout too. If you need emergency cash. Anyone know that song? My Highland goatee, oatee, 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 oat was doing finey, iney, 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 iney. He ate 3 shirty, oatee, 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 oats off my back, liney, iney, iney. Every time I see goats, I think of that song. What is the proposal? So I did catch your attention after all. Very good. I can see you've got your uncle's blood. We can never pass up a good opportunity either. Either. It runs in the family, I suppose. Everyone is like that except my lovely sister. She, second best prostitute in all of Poland. I've heard some rumors that someone discovered a spot that could be brand new mine nearby. Hand me a map. You didn't hear this from me, but you should head there and try blasting through the mountain wall. That looks most promising. If you manage to open up a mine there before anyone else, I'll make sure you get the first right to purchase that land yourself. What's the point of buying the mine officially? I could just dig anyway. Oh, that's a good question, my boy. Owning the mining rights officially makes you the legal proprietor, which means you can hire workers. There are always newcomers looking for simple work around the mines. You should easily find someone to help you operate it. Don't worry, out of respect for Ben, I'll offer you a special one-time deal. If you decide to buy out more mines, I'll charge you the same as everyone else. Gather the materials needed to build the mine entrance and the camp. So, following the main quest, we shouldn't even be at the mine that I'm currently working. Let's open up a new mine. I would like the idea of blasting my own way in. Oh, that's his porch. Don't chop that down. Carpenter will be super pissed. My super magnetic axe, chopping right through the trees like a lightsaber. So we need, say, 50 planks. We need another 100 planks. We need 57 iron ore and 67 cloth, plus 46 rocks. Oh, rocks suck. They're everywhere, but... surely there's enough rocks at the mine. Oh, let's dig up this guy. The carpenter's got someone buried in the backyard. No, I was not officially a scout, but I was raised by bushmen. Okay, I need another 30 or so rocks. I'm very good at getting distracted. We went back to get more TNT and now I'm on a couple of fetch quests. I milked a goat. Dug up a body. More rocks. Only a certain type of rock will do. Not all the ones just laying around. It's like, what are you doing, Piotr? Just looking for rocks. Don't mind me. I'm gonna build a mine one day, you'll see. Alright, we have 46 rocks. We need to grab a stash of iron. I have heaps of it. We have more than enough dynamite. We have all the planks. We just need some cloth. I will have to buy the cloth. How much do we have? Only 10. We needed iron ore, it was like 60, so I'll take 100. And let's see if we can go and purchase all this cloth required. I don't think I have enough money. So I might also sell all the iron. I can make it at will. There's some more that we prepared earlier. Yeah, we got to buy it. I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's like 12 bucks, is it? Oh, it's only $4.50. And then I'll head over to Mr. Furrier. Give me all your cloth. You'll see, I'll be back. I'm going to run out of money before that happens. Let's sell some iron. See, I just turned like 8 cents into $120. Yeah, they've got to change the ratio on iron smelting. Cloth. No more. Better go and raid the furrier again. And then we'll have to come up with the funds to buy that. One more trip. Well, there's a body in the middle of the lake. I could dig that up. Oh, what else would I need? I'll need more dynamite to replace what I'm going to use. I didn't need to buy that iron, but I did. Alright, we need to go and find this mine. I know where it is. I actually found it before and wondered why I couldn't interact with it. It's the mountain mine. It's a pain in the butt to get to. The map's sort of designed in a way where you can't sort of cut through the center, the mountain range. Can I get there on this path? I'm better off following the road. Yeah, I got bored of the road. Mining camps. Starting a new mine also involves setting up a new camp with a tent, crafting stations, and other important objects. Prepare the necessary materials, grab your hammer, get to work. The camp won't build itself. We got the hammer. We better get the explosives ready. He like fully throws it at the wall. Take that. Do you just blow it up? We have to do it again? It seems like it. We'll just have to build the supports first. That was fun. I wish we could do it like that all the time. Don't you? Is that it? We're done? Clean the area. Okay. Cleaning usually involves an axe in this game and a bucket. Yeah, we got to actually clear the camp. Okay, good. Is that all of it? Now that that's done, it's hammer time. Can you let me place the dumping station? At least it's right next to the sifter this time. Is it safe to pay our workers? I see the cloth is going to good use. Bedding. Return to the church to speak with the Reverend. everywhere we go, cook iron. And what sort of rock are we dealing with? The annoying type. Yes. Maybe. Hovering dirt is a problem. So the iron pickaxe seems to have no trouble with this rock either. So maybe the magnetic one was overkill. We have not seen a gold seam this episode. This is now law accurate gold mining. The other night must have been a fever dream on the boat to Alaska. Bit of a premature explosion there. Seems like the major weakness of the iron pickaxe is in fact its durability compared to the magnetic one. Most noticeable. We've spotted a gemstone up ahead. Seems like a pretty stable mine thus far. But I've got nothing to pay the Reverend for it with. I kind of understand why dwarves like dirt. It's much easier to carve out a short tunnel than it is a tall tunnel. That's going in the book. a shame it doesn't chain explode, so that I could throw 2 charges in to blow at the same spot. We have all the equipment here to work this mine completely. But if we buy it, we can have staff doing it. Will they actually physically progress into the mine? Or will it just be like, I come and collect the money every day and they pretend to do stuff? Because that's what it seems to be like at the hotel, that's for sure. If I come back and they've progressed a segment into the mine, I would be pleased with that. So far, a straight shaft in, all this floating dirt. Let's fix our pickaxe. Only 3 iron ore to fix it completely. Okay, they do. Excellent. So once we run out of TNT, then I guess we'll abandon this attempt. But it's a good start. We'll build a minecart. I think I have enough resources for that. Looks like it's opening or curving, perhaps? So I guess I won't clean it up. We'll see if they can tidy up the entrance for me once we get them on the pickaxe. That means we'll have to upgrade the sifter and things like that. That costs $300 to get it to the top level. Those were the last charges. We have 5 more supports left. We'll just put them in where they're needed. I've got to get this floating dirt out of the way. Oh, there's also a storage box here. That's great. I wonder if it's universal. It's not, because I can't see my stuff at home. But we can leave essentials there, like mercury, for processing. Okay, we are pretty much good. Let's sift a few buckets here. This one's base level, so it's going to take a few dumps. Looks like I've got a better return than the other mine we started working. Untouched. Now, one thing about these processes too is you can put gold into them, but you can't take gold out until it's processed. So if you don't have enough, it'll take all the gold out of your inventory and just sit there. So I actually have another processor that's like 2/3 full of gold, but I didn't have enough to smelt it. So now we have to make the long trek home, find out how much he wants for this mine. What is that? Moose. And we are trapped in a gully. Oh, they're foxes. I haven't seen those yet. Run, little foxies, run. And after a game like Red Dead Redemption, that's a high bar set by a game for offering a survival out in the wilderness, man versus wild type of experience. There needed to be like a little mini game with every single other activity outside of mining, and I think mining also needed a few different processes that weren't just click. Like, I like the sifter, but we needed more. We needed like a sluice and all that sort of stuff. As you can see, it is a bit of a trek back home. Can barely see through the snowfall. Or even fishing. I'm sure fishing was pretty big in Alaska, and still is. Now, is this Reverend going to ask for a fair price for this land that he apparently has the right to sell? The mine is open. It took me ages to get it done. No wonder so few people are willing to do this kind of work. True wealth can only be achieved through hard work. Hard and wisely planned work. Plenty of fools work themselves to death and gain nothing. Everyone has to start somewhere. I used to be one of those dumbasses swinging a pickaxe. You run a hotel, you've taken over the only farm in the area, and now you're about to become the first mine owner in the region. We already own mine. And speaking of that, I believe you could achieve even more and in turn provide your family with a decent life once they arrive here. You're talking about those workers. Expand the camp next to it, add another tent, set up benches around the fire, and make sure your workers have a proper place to work. It'll cost you a bit to start, but once they get to work, they'll earn you money while you focus on other ventures to boost your profits even further. Just make sure to pay them. So he wants me to be a tycoon so that the place seems pretty fancy. Alright, how much do you need for the buyout of the mountain mine? 1,500. That is a substantial amount of money. Hire the goat herder to do that hard stuff. got anything I can sell off. I could sell the gems. I don't really need them. Now that I've upgraded my items and I know how to keep them. Milk, $7.50. Roasted fox. Forest moose casserole. Braised goat meat. Oh, can I kill my goats? Oh yeah, in the slaughterhouse, obviously. Alright, we're back on the dynamite purchasing rounds. We'll need to grab some more wood. I'll sell all my consumables except the meat, which I'll cook up at the fireplace. As soon as the door closes, I think he restocks, yep. Painful that you have to do it that way. But at least you don't have to wait a whole day until he restocks. Some games would do that to you. Nothing else of value that we need. That's dynamite. How many do I have? 63 of them. That's twice what I took last time. So I guess we'll continue to work the mine I already started at the start of the stream. We've got heaps of material laying in the shaft. Almost there. "24 supports is not many at all, but we'll get a start anyway. We can just craft them at will, so we don't have to go too far. Okay, we have a corner. That one got angry quickly. G'day Zoom to all, welcome. You know what's funny? I almost streamed Terminator tonight, but I thought, no, despite how I'm feeling about this mining game, I am not a quitter. So I decided to do this. But yeah, I do want to play Terminator Dark Fate Defiance with a modded playthrough, because I know there is a DLC in the works, a story DLC, that continues the story from the We Are Legion one. So it would be nice to have a refresher of what Alex actually did, Alex Church, before he heads north for this new DLC. So now that you've said that, and I know there's at least one person interested, yeah, sure. We'll get it done. Modded with the overhaul mod, which is really cool. I have not played the campaign modded, so it would be a blind run, but I have finished the campaign before, as you probably know. Going on with, we might need a central pillar. It just doesn't like corners. Very unstable corner here. I don't know what's going on with it. We might have trouble getting a track through if I'm not careful. But we can always chop these down and replace them at some point. But yeah, it's a very weak section of tunnel. Hello, Budcats. How you going, mate? Welcome to my adventure. And I have not found a gold seam at all, despite how much tunnel? Heaps of tunnel. I'll be honest with you, it's not super stimulating. Once you get over the initial dopamine rush, there is surprisingly little to do. I just wish there was a little bit more depth. Like, I loved Red Dead Redemption, so, you know, the thought of doing this similar thing, but mining for gold, was really appealing to me. And I mean, I wasn't expecting Red Dead Redemption, but I have, you know, high standard, I guess. But I mean, like, I'm not having a terrible time, or I wouldn't be playing it. I just wish there was more complexity to it. I wish that I had to sort of find my own gold seam and sort of dig through organic earth instead of unearthing existing tunnels. I'm glad you did too, because then that puts a fire under my backside, and then I'll be more likely to do it. I have this really bad habit of when something works, I just move on. Like, challenge complete, alright, bye. But it is a great game. It's one of my favorite RTS of all time, and it's been a long time since I added a new game to that list. And that overhaul mod was really well done. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use the magnetic pick for a while. This thing's much quicker to get through the solid stuff. Its speed is unmatched. Hello, Tans. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. We are deep within the bowels of Alaskan soil. Found ourselves a topaz. It seems like this mine is just gem-rich compared to the other one I dug out. But my tunnel is getting lower and lower as I try to push deeper in. I really enjoyed the Uprising DLC. I did 3 playthroughs of that, but I just didn't want to seem like I was milking that mode. And I just wish it had a little bit more randomness to it, so that its subsequent playthroughs, say the loot on the maps, would be different. But it's the sort of game that I really enjoy stressing out about, if that makes any sense. So I like to kind of forget how to play it and go back in and panic again. So yes, I have. To answer your question about the pick with gems. Oh, hello. I guess you didn't make it. Oh, there's 2 guys. Did they have a shootout? Looks like they might have had a shootout. Any guns? Well, that was a dramatic end to this mine. That's it. What did I actually get out of that? Gold flakes. Yeah, so with my... sorry, back to the idea of the magnetic pickaxe. So I made it magnetic with the engineer guy. And then I added one of each crystal, so it made it faster, more damaging, and more durable. And I found it to be very good. But it's extremely expensive to repair because you need magnets to repair it. And so, unless you're refining a lot of gold, eventually you're going to run out of magnets. The iron pickaxe with an upgrade is not as durable, but you can put 2 gems in it. So I put the speed and damage. And you can fix it with iron ore, which is just so plentiful, it's ridiculous. So I would say the best option for mining longevity and cheaply is an iron pickaxe with 2 gems in it. And only really worry about the gemmed one when you have lots of magnets laying in storage. But even then, to fix it, it costs like 6. And 6 magnets is like one whole batch of refined gold. I don't think I can build across, and I don't think there's anything else to be found in this. It's just telling me a story. He's like actually entombed in the rock. How'd they get here? No one knows. The whole mine must have collapsed on them. Yes, I'm hoping that if they add more content to the game, they'll expand Uprising. Please. If you're making new maps for Uprising, put them in... new maps for this new DLC. I don't know what it's called. Put them in Uprising. 100%. Expands the size of the map. Reward those of us that are buying every DLC. Because I bought that game. I bought it straight out of the gate when it came out. Super keen to play it. It was great. It got kind of terrible reviews from the bigger YouTubers and streamers because it wasn't stream friendly in that it's fucking hard, especially when you don't know what you're doing and you go in without a plan. If you have no concept of military logistics or planning, you actually will struggle. You won't know how to build a decent force that has multi-mission capability or battlefield longevity or any of that, and your shit will die real quick. But I practiced and practiced that game, and I got comfortable playing it on stream with the crutch of being allowed to pause it when I needed to. And I gave myself, I think, 1 reload. Like if things went bad, I was allowed to replay a mission. And so it's a sort of game where you can play it at your skill level. If you really need to, you just slow it down, pause it every time you need to. Or if you're up for a real freaking challenge, try and do it all without a tactical pause. It's not without its flaws, but it certainly was a great game. And it made me really enjoy the Dark Fate universe. Because I wasn't so sold on the movie, but after playing the game, I went, okay, yeah, I'm buying into this. And it's so rare for, someone to get the IP of quite a big studio and then sort of be able to have creative license. So they're allowed to sort of do what they want with that game. They just can't make another one. That's my understanding anyway. Just 1 second, guys. I've just been interrupted. Sorry about that delay, guys. It's a delivery guy that absolutely needed to talk to me. Okay, so that mine was a bit of a bust. We haven't really worked any of the material, but I didn't find a single gold vein yet. There is one more passage in it, so I'm just going to top up my dynamite. It's like the first two mines were bristling with gold. It just felt like they were everywhere. This one that we just left, and the new one I created, so far not showing any signs of wealth. Just heaps of iron. The dog sled thing, broken, don't use it, don't bother. The physics on it is just absolutely mental. They were better off just doing a fast travel between the posts, and having the dogs appear there to take you. I promised I would play a sim game like this. I promised that we would have some chill because we've had intergalactic wars. We have conquered planets. We have saved Earth. The Xenonauts campaign, if you haven't seen it, was really fun. Really hard. It's classic XCOM. Tactical shooter. Really cool stuff. I don't often rage, but that game got me very close. There was one mission where I had to get up from the PC and just do a lap of the house. So it was like, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Which way, which way, which way? It was left. No, that was the dead end. It was left from the entrance, wasn't it? Yeah. Here we are. Let's hope we see some fruit born from these rocks. Not real fruit. Golden apples. That reminds me, I need more supports. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we want carpentry. I don't have any wood. Yeah, I've neglected the wood chop. So this is the super upgraded axe. One swing, one tree. But you get the same effect from the iron axe. Do I have the iron axe with me? Well, it's 2 chops for the iron axe. Thanks very much for joining me, mate. I hope to see you when we do stream Terminator. I'll endeavour to make it as soon as possible. And thanks very much for watching those VODs. It was one of my most successful series ever. What I might do is get rid of that and that. bad throw, that one. I just need to see if this place actually has a gold seam in it. Because so far, nothing. It might just be full of gold flakes. Blowing it at half height seems to need less support. And then we can brace it up when we actually dig it out. Because without that, I don't know how we're going to raise $1,500. Does that destroy the gems? I think it does. I could be losing heaps of value. And it's a dead end. Oh dear. Well, this mine in particular was very uninspiring. The wilderness mine. We found some skeletons in it. They had some, I think, ammo. Sniper rifle ammo. And shotgun ammo and revolver, because I had Winchester. And then we got a couple of gems off the body and some gold, but not much. Well, that might be our first bust investment. And it was all hard rock too, so annoying to dig out. Is it high gold content? I don't know. It didn't seem to be. But I guess we start filtering some of this material and see what sort of profits we can make. Cart. Yeah, there's heaps of material, but I don't know how. I don't know if it's going to be profitable. Nothing in this entire mine stood out as valuable to me. Not a single rock. get on the... There you go. The cart can't hold more than a few full buckets, and you leave some behind. So I have to keep in mind that if I see gems, I need to dig them out before we blast, because I think I destroyed them all. There's hardly any gold dust in this mine, I've noticed. It's all flake. Heaps of iron. More than I think I'll ever need to use. And more than I'll ever be able to forge into bars. The dumping station's over here, so you got to walk past the filter to get there. I wonder if I could put another minecart on this and have two linked. Can you do that? I might try that. If I could have a train of them, that would be ideal. I need to chop down some trees for that to happen. And if not, I'll just have a minecart ready for the next mine. Hey, thanks for the sub, Sikandar. Welcome to the stream. Oh, look, there's a corpse here. but dust. Gold dust. What was I doing? Making a minecart. No, that's a real shame, because this minecart can only carry 2.5 of my buckets. Because this side is shorter, I don't really want to build a minecart down here. I'll just take what I've dug out already, and then we'll head down the other tunnel. This could be if I need some extra pocket change. That wall there looks different. It is different. Okay, so we've got walls that are camouflaged. Oh, maybe it's not the end of the fortunes in this mine. Okay, that has me a little bit of hope inspired. We might resume excavation then. And open up this entrance a bit more. I might have to relocate that strut. Gem, don't blow it up. It's still this really dense, annoying rock. We have to dig the sides out. It's my last support. I'm so keen to see what is in here. I'm just going to dig enough for us to fit through. Until it rumbles, and then we'll need... Ah, we're in another room now. Just gone around a corner. That's the entrance here. I think that's the Hunter's Lodge. He wants us to hunt a bear. I've already killed one. Just got a better knife so we can cut off bear paws. Expensive crossbow. I don't want to go hunting yet. Don't get distracted. We're here for trees. But I know where there is a bear. It's literally in our farm. Oh. The blacksmith in town wanted me to find his hammer. I just found it without even really looking for it. I wonder if this massive tree will give us. The same as every other. Yes, we are grinding for the mine. The mine must grow. And I just spent a good 3 hours digging this mine out, and we found nothing. But as I was collecting the material, I discovered there's actually a secret passage. So I'm going to check this way to see if there is a similar wall. How have you been, Luna? Good to see you. Is this a fake wall? Ah, dead. They'll find us one day. We just joined the Skelly gang. This passageway here. I saw these rocks sticking through and I was like, what is that? Ah, I didn't even make the posts. I'm too eager to dig. Where are we? Carpentry. This mine cost me $500, and I don't even know if we've collected enough material to pay that back yet. Well, that's a bit close for comfort. Oh, really? So you just had instant unlimited money. You had the golden goose. And without the financial hurdles, what hurdles are there in a game like this? None. Because you don't really die, you don't have to survive. Good game. You really did strike it rich. This mine has cost us a lot in dynamite. Oh, we found a different type of rock. Excellent. Easy stuff. So let's try and be a bit more efficient now. Makes me think we're about to reach something else. It's very unstable. So all you had to do was buy a shovel and dig up a skeleton and you won. Oh, here we go. We found a point of interest. isn't pretty, but we made it through. We'll just try and make it walkable. That was another 60 dynamite. I do wonder if there is more the other way. Yeah, walking. Walking and jumping. Bunny hop. Doomslayer style. The dog sled is useless. It's absolutely useless. Okay. Any building points? Or can I just walk in this water? Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, I'm sure someone will find me. Falling through the map like I did when I touched the dog sled. Oh yeah, I was doing that. It's quite... And then sometimes you get the momentum like the Doomslayer, and you get the extra speed. Oh, okay. So, suspend your disbelief for a moment. But then we drown. It just became a platformer in the hopes of finding some wealth from this mine. Oh, are you kidding me? Water is no obstacle until you can't touch the ground. I bumped my head when I jumped and it knocked me in the water. They just put that there to mess with you, thinking there's no possible way to get through here. Yeah, this rock here is stopping me from jumping. Yeah, you can't jump there. God damn. Try again. One more time. At least death is no obstacle. This person that rescues us is like, why do you keep going back in there, man? There's also some funky stuff going on with the collisions here. I think it's the water doing it. Yeah. Yeah, they did shortcut a few things. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, I'm not worrying about it. Try to dig the rock? Okay, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Just have like a pit of snakes down there or something. Like pitfall. No dice. So I can jump here, but if I try and move and jump... This is very touchy where you're standing on the plank. No offense, but I want to dig gold, not platform. Oh, there's two more skeletons. Don't become one of them. Alright, so will this have been worth it? 318 gold nuggets, some iron ore, and a bunch of gems. One glass bottle and some gold flake. That's a reward for making it halfway, it seems. There's just dead people in this mine. I see dead people. One pure gold bar, some mercury, and some magnets. Do you not want me to go past there now? I guess not. So, do you think that was just a way of stopping me from getting to the end? Or is there more to see past there? I will try one more time. But it doesn't seem very valuable, like one gold bar, some scraps. At least I'm illustrating, like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this in a game? Do you really want to do this? First-person platformers are notoriously bad anyway. least we can see our feet. Yeah, nah. Oh, we survived. I thought I was going to die, but we fell in the safe water. And we've got, like, sunset going on in here. No, it doesn't have fall damage. You can fall from space and be fine. Well, that mine feels like it was a bust. It really, really does feel like it wasn't worth it. And I don't think that's a good thing. We got 4 bars of gold out of the place. Oh, that would be the one exception that, yes, I would agree. That is actually a really good one. Mirror's Edge was a great game for its time. Okay, we'll just keep moving this material that I'd planned to move. Try and get some value. You have to turn it on before you put it down. And then it blinds you wherever you put it. Oh, we found some gems here. They're just buried in the dirt. I had my high hopes here. We needed gold. A seam of gold. Missing sound effects for the rail cart. Like, it's a full game, yeah, but I feel like it should have been early access, honestly. And I'm not a huge proponent of just making something early access, but I think it just needed more planning, like a few more ways to play with gold. Like panning for gold even would be interesting if they put a mini game behind it, but it's just shake your mouse like this. You can make a split path for the minecart. You can. Okay, I haven't got that opportunity yet. Maybe I have to progress the quest more. Few gold nuggets in that batch, so alright, maybe okay. So I'm going to get about 6 gold bars so far. It's not too bad. It's just nothing that stood out as, hey, I'm gold. It's just rich, rich ore. Yeah, I don't have that track yet. Maybe I need to buy the schematic for it or be offered it. I've only got the standard track piece. I keep going to sleep and leaving my oil lamp burning in the cave. It's twice I've done that now. It'll be out of oil. Yeah, your infinite money, yeah. Okay, let's add some gold. Oh, we get 2 batches here. And the wood requirements are huge. Got to chop down 2 trees just to do 1 batch of gold. I can't see, the pines are everywhere. How much gold do I have left? Gold flakes. I could head back to the other camp and finish off the gold bars that are waiting there, actually. I didn't have enough to start the refining process. I feel like polished gold hunting Spider-Man. It's definitely faster than the dog sled. Okay, so we've got 2 batches of purified gold on the way. But this mine was a winner. This was a great mine. Got so much out of it. And it felt like I was making heaps because there was just glittering gold everywhere. So with 4 bars coming out, another 8 going in, we've got enough to buy. We've got enough to buy the new mine site that we created. Kind of just need to wait for this process to happen. The hunter's like, that's a bloody big hair that just went bouncing past the cabin. That was a couple of big loads. You can deconstruct the line. You have to start from the end piece though. I discovered that in my last mine because I wanted to go a different way and I had to cut the line all the way back to the junction and then go a different way. Two buckets and they were full. The cart needs to hold more. Because players that like mining games like to increase throughput. We like to make things efficient. That was actually a pretty decent haul. We got 150 gold nuggets in that. So maybe this rock is just richer overall. It just doesn't appear fancy. It wasn't stimulating my excitement like the other rocks were. Nearly half a kilo of gold flake in that cart. How do you think it was different? I'd never played the playtest. I'd never heard of the game until the other day. Was it more involved? So they've sort of aimed to curate an experience that was interesting, but the thing with these sorts of games is the gameplay loop has to be really immersive or really engaging and make you feel good about doing it and then expand the process, add complicated ways to do things or add new ways to do things. One of the better simulator games I played recently was, believe it or not, one called Car Dealer Simulator. And as someone who liked cars, it had enough of running a car dealer to be interesting. You got to work on the cars, you got to paint them, you could do them up, you could work on the engines and replace the parts. And in the early game, you're using things like just a hand spanner and all that sort of stuff. And then eventually you get automated tools and then staff, and it felt good to play. It felt like it should, is all I'm trying to say. The gameplay loop for this hasn't really changed. Like, yes, I run a goat farm, but now I just got to click on a trough. I don't know. If you're going to do this sort of game, you kind of have to go all in. And I respect that they tried to add other activities to fill the time gap for processing, but just, yeah. I don't know how experienced this studio that made this game is. It could be the very first thing they've ever done. I don't know. Like, the framework is there, the dream is there. Like, yes, this is a really cool concept. But the execution just isn't there just yet. And that's why I say I feel like they should have tried early access. Because I'll be disappointed if they drop a DLC in the next 12 months. But it looks like they already have one planned and ready to go. And I mean, honestly, if the outlaws are anything like the animals, I don't care. Because the animals are useless and the hunting is not very fulfilling. Yeah, I totally get what you meant. In the first stream I did of this, I said that I was kind of hoping that we would have some kind of fluid mechanic for the dirt and not just carving out a pre-existing tunnel with nodules for all intents and purposes. That's what I was calling them. But Lego, yeah, is another good point. Like these, just nodules. Like this is 2016. This is the early years of survival games. I'm not sure what engine this game uses, but it feels like Rust. Or Skyrim. And so without building your own engine, I guess it would be hard to make it do what you want. I'm not a programmer. I don't know the intricacies of building what I want. But I'm like a Factorio thinker. I love those sorts of games. I like to just get the mental gears working. And so, I would like to see some more complexity. Or a survival mechanic that actually matters. Like, because if I'm trying not to die while I'm doing this, I'm okay with it being kind of simple. Like, if I'm racing the clock because I'm freezing to death and I don't want to get frostbite and I'm dealing with a bout of dysentery, yeah, no, I would tolerate a fairly, at the risk of sounding harsh, bland experience. But I play these games, good and bad, so that you guys can make informed choices. And I figure if I show you these games raw and uncut live as I'm experiencing them, that's the best way for you to understand whether you want to play it. Yeah, I might have a look at that too. I might have a look at how it was portrayed to be. Because like I said to you, it sort of fell in my lap. I had nothing to do this week, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Like I was sold the first stream. I was like, yeah, this is cool. I can get down with this. It's simple. It's a little bit janky, but I can do it. But it just didn't grow. Like, make me do something here. Make me have to, like, turn valves to get temperatures right, or interact with the mercury adding and seeing how the amalgam works. Make me, like, stoke the fire and stuff. Is that reasonable? Like, make me feel like I'm living here. Make me need to pick the berries because I'm starving. I need some vitamin C. Not that I know what that is in this age and era. But, yeah. I'm just nitpicking now. But you want the end game to mean something. And at the moment, I don't see it meaning something. This mine here has broken me. Whatever the numbers might mean, like whatever we actually pulled out, the same feeling is not present than what I discovered in the first two mines. Even the first mine that was flooded and went nowhere, I felt a sense of discovery because I was like, I was following a seam of gold, and then I discovered the water, and I'm like, oh no, this really doesn't. This is the end. We've got to take the value we can see. The second mine was interesting because it had a cavern, and then they linked up, and there were three types of rock. One was really appealing to look at, and I followed it everywhere. This one didn't do it for me. Like breaking out here and finding two random skeletons. Like, I just feel like that was plopped there in 5 minutes. It's like I didn't know what to put in the end of the mine, so I'll just put a skeleton. I don't know. I know, like I said, I am nitpicking. And yeah, it's like, see, Fallout New Vegas, for example, had more in-depth and immersive survival experience if you played hardcore, which I did. I really enjoyed Fallout New Vegas and its survival experience. Like, I'm out on a mission. Holy shit, I've got no water left. Oh my god, I've got to drink this toilet water. Yep, now I need medicine. So, and it made the stories and the way that game worked really immersive, and it felt dynamic because things were happening and you weren't necessarily choosing what happens to you. Yeah, share us a link in the comments and I'll follow it up. But I actually, on that note, I do think that will be the end of our time here in Alaska. I think I've shown you what the game has to offer. There are a few more mines, but like I said, this one here it broke my spirit a bit, and I don't really feel like continuing. So I think we might just hang up our boots and live out the rest of our lives as a hotel manager who never got his family from Poland. Thanks very much for watching our coverage here of Alaska Gold Rush. It's definitely a game that some people will enjoy, and they will use their imagination to fill in the gaps that this game doesn't provide. And if you were to get this as a gift or it was on sale, I could see you enjoying it. But in terms of entertainment value for a crowd, I just don't see it being a long-term thing. So thanks very much. Have my bucket. And we'll see you in the next stream. We're probably going to play some Terminator this week. If not, I will pull a game out of my hat and we'll try something new. If you like my content, hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll be back another day. Take care, everyone. Ty out.